Unfortunately, there's a problem. Since Marty stopped his parents from meeting, him and his siblings were never born, and his brother's head starts disappearing from a photo. I'm pretty sure they should just be disappearing immediately, but whatever. Also, how does that work? Is Dave just in the present working at Burger King without a head? Marty must get his parents together, but unfortunately his mother isn't interested. She's in fact after someone else.
Whoa, wait a minute. Doc, are you trying to tell me that my mother has got the hots for me?
Precisely.
Interesting fact, Disney actually turned down this movie saying it was too mature for a movie under the Disney logo. This was in 1985, the same year they released The Black Cauldron. Marty notices a poster for the dance where his mom and dad fell in love and tries to convince George to take her, but he refuses. So Marty does what anyone would do and scare the everlasting shit out of him.
Who are you?
My name is Darth Vader. I am an extraterrestrial from the planet Vulcan.
Congrats, Marty. Now your dad's gonna be one of those Area 51 obsessed nutballs. The next day, George tries to ask out Lorraine. At first it seems like it might work, but then Biff shows up. Marty tries to intervene, which leads to a chase around town on a skateboard. Whoa, dude, that's not bully behavior, that's full-on masochist. Marty manages to escape and Biff slams into a manure truck. Unfortunately, this only makes Lorraine like him more, and she asks him to the dance. He accepts and tells George he's essentially going to try and rape her and George will stop it, thus having them fall in love. Wait, what? The dance arrives and Marty tries to make his mom uncomfortable. Unfortunately, she turns out to be one of those 50s girls that tries to break every rule she can. She drinks, she smokes, she makes out with a boy she barely knows, and turns her son off sex for life.
This is all wrong. I don't know what it is. But when I kiss you, it's like I'm kissing my brother.
Please explain when you kissed your little brother, and which one was it? George realizes he's late, but Biff arrives first and starts abusing Lorraine while his cronies lock Marty in a trunk. George arrives at the car and notices that it is Biff, but instead of running away, he stands up for himself. At first, this seems like a dumb idea, but once Biff pushes Lorraine over... Because as we all know, the only way to solve violence is with more violence. Actually, I'm willing to let it slide because unlike Wanted, that was actually pretty awesome. However, since they still haven't kissed, Marty is still in trouble, especially since the band can't play due to the lead guitarist having broken his hand helping Marty escape. But Marty steps up and I don't know why, but I just love Marty's face here, and the song's pretty catchy too.
Earth angel, will you be mine? My darling dear, love you.
George, aren't you gonna kiss me?
I don't know.
After a few scenes of false tension, seriously, what was the point of this guy? George and Lorraine finally kiss and Marty and his siblings are saved.
Come on, man. Let's do something that really cooks.
No, actually he can't. He has to be to the clock tower by 10:04 or else he'll be stuck in 1955 forever. And Marty lived out the rest of his days saying he invented rock and roll, eventually growing old and alone and regretting playing that one song. No, he does actually make it in time, and Doc explains the plan.
I painted a white line on the street way over there. That's where you start from. I've calculated the precise distance, taking into account the acceleration speed and wind resistance retroactive from the moment the lightning strikes, which will be exactly 7 minutes and 22 seconds.
But Doc, there's no second hand. We only know this will happen at 10:04, and that gives us a 59-second margin of error. Here's an idea. How about we jack up the back of the car, I'll set it up to 88 miles per hour, we'll connect it to the wire, and just wait for the lightning to strike. Just a thought. Well, if they had done that, then we wouldn't get this extremely intense scene where just about everything goes wrong. I mean it, the cable falls, Doc is nearly killed, the car won't start, and the cable disconnects. You know, it seems the universe really doesn't want you to go back to the future. I think you should listen.
Damn it, Doc. Why did you have to tear up that letter? I only had more time. Wait a minute. I got all the time I want. I got a time machine. I can just go back early and warn him. Okay, 10 minutes ought to do it.
How about you go back to the morning and warn him so you not only have more time, but you won't risk running into your other self. Anyway, after one of the most tense scenes I've ever witnessed, Marty is sent back. But as soon as he gets back, the car stalls. Told ya. He makes it to the mall just in time to see Jock shot and sees himself going to the past in the Libyans' crash, and heads down to see the Doc's body.
Doc! Doc! Oh. No.
You know, you have a time machine and plenty of plutonium right over there. You could try again. But the Doc survived thanks to a bulletproof vest and would assumedly be killed later by other terrorists when they realized the other ones failed. Yeah, are we ever going to resolve that? No? Okay. Doc takes Marty home and heads to the year 2015. The next morning, Marty wakes up thinking it was all a dream because you can dream an entire week's worth of events in one night. And when he gets downstairs, he notices that everything is nicer, his family is successful, and Biff is now a mechanic.
Oh, honey, your first novel.
Wait, if that was his first novel, then how the hell are you guys rich? And with the family he knew his whole life pretty much dead, Marty accepts his new life when he sees his new truck.
How about a ride, mister?
Jennifer. Oh, you a sight for sore eyes.
By the way, it's a good thing they moved to the exact same house, or else Marty and Jennifer may have never met. Doc arrives and starts rambling about Marty and Jennifer's kids. They all get in the car, and we end our movie like this.
Hey, Doc, we better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
So, is Back to the Future as good as everyone says? Yes. Yes, the answer is yes. This review was hard. Pretty much any problems with the movie are just nitpicking. But it isn't just that there aren't many problems. The good stuff is amazingly good. The acting is great, the pacing is perfect, the action is tense, the characters are likable, and it is really funny. I didn't even show you 1/8 of the humor in this movie. The script is so well done that I'm willing to call this one of the best films I've ever seen. Just from a writing, directing, and overall entertainment aspect, it is so well done that I can't see how anybody can possibly dislike this film. Go watch it right now. Whether you've seen it or not, buy the trilogy set on Blu-ray. Go. Right now. You still here? Fine. Wait till this is over. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Go!